Now, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, we're all Goy cattle. We're all Goy. According to who? Not to me. According to Jeffrey Epstein. Now, who was Jeffrey? Well, he was a very nasty boy who owned an island where allegedly things happen. Like, I don't know, the diddling of children? In Minecraft. It's a joke. It's a joke. And many other disturbing crimes, like turning people into lingerie bags. You know, yummy, people in Minecraft, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Now, sadly, a lot of very innocent, very not corrupt whatsoever politicians and presidents went to that island, but they didn't know. They were not aware of the horrors. Oh no. They were just there to hug children and take pictures, but they didn't know that things happened there. No, they got blackmailed. They were just there for the party and for the drinks. And it's not like Jeffrey was convicted before they went to that island again because of trafficking of who? I don't know. Characters in Minecraft. Lollies in Genshin Impact. They already knew who he was. They already knew the crimes he was convicted of, right? But they didn't care. They were like, oh yeah, let's party. Let's diddle children in Minecraft. It's a joke. It's a joke. Now, to move on. Jeffrey was very buddy-buddy with someone called Peter Thiel. Now, who is Peter Thiel? I'm not gonna make a video explaining and blah blah blah. No, I'm just gonna tell you that Peter Thiel is the puppet master behind the puppet that is Donald J. Trump. He's the guy who's telling everything to Donald. What to do, what to say, blah blah blah. Invade Greenland, invade Venezuela. Oh, it was Netanyahu. No, Netanyahu gave him the ideas. But Netanyahu, he's the leader. So he's too busy. I mean, yeah, he reunites with Donald Trump here and there, but the guy who's always with Donald is Peter Thiel. Now, Peter Thiel was super buddy-buddy with Jeffrey Epstein. And who was on the Epstein Island? Oh, Donald Trump. You see how it's all connected? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't like politics. Because at the end of the day, the two can rule everything in Minecraft allegedly, and we're all going. In Minecraft, this is a joke, YouTube, this is a comedy skit. And it's that simple. It's that simple. Bill Gates, JC, everyone on that island, they're all guilty. And they're all high class goy, but they're still goy. Because in the end, who's the leader? Who's the owner of the island? Who's the big daddy, or who was? And you may be wondering, wait a moment, but Epstein was disappeared mysteriously. No, actually, no, scratch that. He disappeared himself. Oh. Yeah, he basically, he shot himself in Minecraft like 10 times in the back of the head. But, I mean, you can do that in Minecraft. That's like, whatever. Why? Why did he suddenly disappear? Why did he vanish? It's pretty simple, actually, if you think about it. He had a very loud mouth. Who's the guy, again, who's the guy who said we're all goy? We're all cattle. In Minecraft. It was Jeffrey. Now, because he had a very loud mouth, he got enemies, allegedly, right, where he shouldn't have. And they made sure he disappeared. A lot of people are also saying, well, maybe he was going to release the files, maybe because they were prosecuting him, and maybe because the heat was too high. He was basically going to snitch. And before he snitched, people disappeared him. I mean, yes, but no. And why am I saying this? Well, he went to prison and he got out of jail in like what? A month? Even less? he basically he was like Hassan. He got banned from being free for like a day, and it was all just boring slop nobody cares about. It was a nothing burger. The thing is, what's important is that he pissed someone off, but also as an extra, you can also say that he was going to snitch. Why are the Epstein files redacted? Because it's very simple. If they're not redacted, if they actually release them, which, by the way, they will never. And when I say release everything uncensored, everything without redacting it. And you know that will never happen because it will incriminate Donald Trump, a lot of toucans, actually everyone. That's the most powerful, buddy with Epstein was a toucan because, again, Epstein was a toucan. Rest in peace. Yes, I didn't say peace because he's a disgusting human being in Minecraft, allegedly. Now, the conclusion to this is that at the end of the day, nothing we do when it comes to supporting MAGA, supporting the Democrats, matters. We have to see what's really real. And what's real is that we shouldn't be goy. We shouldn't be cattle. We shouldn't be blindly following Trump or the president or whatever, whoever. We should be thinking and speaking loudly about the truth like I do. And that's why I get in trouble. That's why my YouTube channel gets in trouble. That's why they try to take it down, because I speak the truth and I try to filter myself. I try to censor myself for YouTube. But still, it is too much truth that YouTube is like, hey, stop noticing or we'll shut it down. It's a joke. I'm joking, guys. It's a joke. I'm a comedian. Come on. Isn't this funny? The world is a very sad place. And in the end, we will all get replaced, whether we like it or not. And the Somali daycare, all that, the eye situation, they're all distractions. They're all distractions so we don't notice and we stop talking about the Epstein files. We stop talking about the toucans. We basically stop noticing. And that's it. And everything is connected. The reason I mentioned Trump and everyone else, Trump being the most important here right now, because, well, he's the president of the United States, is because, first of all, they were all connected to Jeffrey, which was connected to Peter Thiel, which is basically the advisor of Donald Trump, who's telling him to invade, to get resources, to start more wars. It is that simple. It is also the toucans in Minecraft allegedly can start more wars and destroy more children in Minecraft. This is a joke. This is a joke, YouTube. Relax. And I have to say this because YouTube has been on my rear for quite some time. They were trying to shut me down, and I'm a good guy, okay? Another joke. I do not want more wars. And everyone's a hypocrite. Oh, I don't want more wars. I'm not gonna take anything by force, even though he did with Venezuela. And Greenland is probably next. Poor guys. But at the end of the day, if you as an individual, you do not support what's been going on, you do not support wars, you do not support the destruction of children in Minecraft, allegedly, you do not support or defend the people involved with Jeffrey Epstein, then you're based. You're probably, not a goy. You're like, yeah, shit, yeah, he cool. And that's all I have to say because I'm tired. Please subscribe, like, dislike, and if you have any questions, I will tell you to stop noticing because you're not supposed to question anything. Just consume the product, consume the Goyslurp, and nod your head like a good goy. In Minecraft, a joke. Bye.